Well, Brandie, thank you for joining the Event Marketing Podcast for Exhibitor Live. How are you today?
I am good. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. And so is this your first exhibitor, or what's kind of like your background?
I am a first timer. I joined Brewmark in August of last year, and so trade shows are new for me. Waste is not, and material diversion is not, but trade shows are, and it's exciting to be in an industry where there's a lot of different materials that you can divert from the landfill, and I'm here to help everybody do that.
Yeah, no, it's great. Well, because I know you guys just launched that program at the end of last year, and I think that's why they brought you on, right? So tell us a little bit about that, and then why that push happened for you to come on and help, like all of that stuff.
Well, I think the word sustainability and going green has been this buzzword of, okay, how do I go green? Yeah. And really one of the lowest hanging fruits you can do is understand how much you're wasting, where it's going, and how much you're paying for it to get rid of that wasted material. And everything isn't really waste, it's just in the wrong place, right? Yeah. So it's, carpet that's not going to the next processor. And so my job is to collect in volume that flooring material so that next processor has enough volume to do the right thing with it. Our vinyl is being collected back, trailered, and trucked to our vinyl recycler that makes it into piping and garden hoses.
Wow. Yeah.
And our urethane pad, carpet, and turf is all being collected back and then taken to cement kilns because they're using it in place of coal, which is about a 20% carbon emissions reduction in their production plant of cement. And then that ash from the carpet is being re-entered back into the cement mix and used as a filler. So it's a completely closed loop cycle, and the embodied energy from that carpet is now having a second life forever in concrete.
Yeah.
And that is really what you have to do, is make the next best move with your materials. And it's about half or more of a cost saving. Like, it's a cost savings when you recycle with Brewmark.
Oh, that's great. So why do you think that Brewmark brought you in to start this initiative?
Because there was a buzzword of how do I be better? How do I be more sustainable? What does it mean to go green? And how do you do it? And I've been in the waste industry for a really long time. Yeah. So recycling and waste is easy for me to understand our outlets. And then to just focus on flooring is really what Brewmark has charged me with. And then we're going to get into graphics, SEGs, because all of that material is valuable to other folks instead of just going into a hole. Yeah. And so they knew that Brewmark needed to be a responsible producer and implement something easy for their clients to really utilize and really tell the story of sustainability and be part of the story.
Yeah, that's great. So what do you think that like event marketers or like the end clients right on the show floor, what do you think that they struggle most with or challenges of sustainability?
Telling the story.
Yeah.
So we give a certificate out for every client that participates in the recycling efforts, and to say how much carbon reduction they're actually doing and showing it and proving it and telling that story is the hardest thing, because it's like, what is going green mean? What is sustainability? Well, it's diverting your materials that you're not going to use anymore and make a new life out of it and tell that story. So we give a certificate so they can see how much square footage they've saved from the landfill and how many metric tons of CO2 they've saved and how much coal they've saved in electrical and energy.
Anything else you feel like we need to know, or any advice, expertise from your brain?
Take a look at all your materials, because it's better used somewhere else other than in a hole. And then understanding the cost of that is really important, because typically it's no longer an added cost to do the right thing. It's cost neutral or a savings.
Well, thank you, Brandie. We really appreciate it. Look forward to seeing where this all goes.
Thank you.
Yeah.